Hi Scorpios, welcome to the channel. I'm the Sag Moon Diva. For those of you all that are new, for those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys for all the likes, the comments, the shares, as well as the donations and keeping your girl booked and busy with the personal readings. If you guys are interested in one, you can find that information down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comments. So let's go ahead and get into a mini read, all right? What is going on in the lives of Scorpios? Starting off, there's been an ending to a situation. It wasn't the easiest ending, I can tell you that much. There was a lot of sadness. Could have been sadness on both ends. That a situation had to end, okay? But I feel like for some of you all, you know that even though that you had to let this person go or you had to walk away from a job, I feel like somebody walked away from a job or somebody moved, somebody walked away from a relationship that just wasn't working. You know, in the end, it's for your own good. I feel like you know that this opportunity leads to happiness, okay? I feel like there's a sense of weight off your shoulders. You're not reacting to this in the way in which maybe the person may have expected you to react. I think this is somebody thinking that you were going to be dramatic about it. You were going to make a scene, that things were over. Yeah, you definitely moved on from a situation. You definitely moved on from a person I'm getting here. I also see Two of Cups. So it looks as if there was a need for the two of you all. I don't know, Scorpio. I feel like you gave too much, baby. I feel like you gave too much in this situation, and you told this person what you needed to say. You got this weight off your shoulders, and things are now much easier for you. All right, this is that Ten of Swords. Yeah, this definitely was painful. It was painful. You felt every knife in this situation, but the thing about it is that you're a very loyal person. You're very dedicated. You're a person that's very protective over those that you love and you care about. But you have to ask yourself, but what about me? All right, what about me in this situation? Why is it always me giving and the other person receiving? There was no reciprocation here. I truly feel you were the one that was giving so much of yourself. It was too much going on. You were overburdened by this to the point where you may have even had health issues around this. There was a need for balancing your life, and for you to stay in this situation, you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, could have been dealing with a Libra, could have been dealing with a Gemini, because we do have this wow, actually, you may have been dealing with an air sign, but this is actually Earth, okay? Some of you all could have been dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn, very slow-moving energy of the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like this was, it wasn't easy. Some of you all could have been in this situation 10 months or more, or 10 years or more, and it wasn't an easy thing for you to walk away from. What did I tell you? I knew some of you all were dealing with the air sign. There's that King of Swords, all right? King of Swords energy. Some of you all were definitely dealing with an air sign, and it was too much. It was too burdensome for you to stay in a situation where things weren't balanced, okay? And you're very strong, very independent. Normally, you don't allow for others to help you. But in this situation, this Ten of Wands is the energy of somebody saying, you know what, I do need the help of other people. And I feel like some of you all needed the help of other people because I keep getting health issues. Somebody has some health issues that they're working through, and they finally had to admit it. As stubborn as you are, I feel like somebody's very stubborn. As stubborn as you are, all right, you had to accept that, you know what, I need the help of my family. I need the help of those around me because I can't do this alone. I can't do this alone anymore. Somebody is so used to being headstrong. You're very well respected around the people, with the people around you, but you don't communicate clearly sometimes when you're going through things. And not showing your emotions, people don't necessarily know how to help you. So you realize that you living in this energy right here was actually not helping you. It was time for you to start communicating your wants and communicating your needs. I feel like this is something that slowly coming in for you. You're slowly getting out of this energy of thinking, I don't need anybody, I can do everything myself, or I can just hold my problems in until they implode. Because I do feel like somebody worked themselves to death. Like literally out here working yourselves to death, trying to do everything on your own, and then everything just fell apart. But the blessing here is the Wheel card. The Wheel card is all about a fresh new start. And this is what you all are going to get after coming out of this tough period. Because that Ten of Swords ain't easy. This is you in your head. This is you feeling down. This is you feeling weighed down by the things and the stresses of your life, whether that's relationships, whether that's work, whether that's friends, whether that's, I just feel like somebody had so many things that finally came crashing down, and it came down and it came crashing down through health. You had to be able to sit down so you can see where your life has gone wrong and how you can pick it up and put it back together. And for some of you all, you may be traveling at this time, or you may, excuse me, I feel like somebody may have had to move out. There's bags packed here. Somebody moved out. Somebody may have come back home to family is what I'm getting here. Whether somebody's traveling, somebody may have gotten a new vehicle, or they traveled by plane. Somebody came back home. I just heard Come Back to the Middle. This is a song by India Ari. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful song. And in the song, I think somebody needs to listen to this. It's going to be very significant for your life at this point right now. But the song is called Come Back to the Middle. Somebody had to come back to the middle. Somebody made a decision to no longer be so defensive, to let people in, to let people know what's going on in their life, to let them know that this relationship that maybe everybody thought was perfect wasn't working. All right, there's definitely something in your life that wasn't working. And it was sudden, it was unexpected changes, but I feel like, something fell apart. I literally just lost my cards here on the floor. Something in somebody, there was a marriage or something that's falling apart. This caused that shakeup, this caused that change. Yeah. Wow. There's somebody coming back. Or there's a new person that's coming into your life, Scorpio, that is going to change your life for the better. This is a past life relationship. This is a soulmate energy that I'm getting. This new experience with this person is going to be beautiful. It's going to be very romantic, and it's also going to wake up something within you. This person is home. This person feels like home. This is who you're traveling to, whether you know it or not. You're running straight into the person that you're supposed to be with, or you're running straight into the person you're supposed to be. There's movement. There's movement. You've put in so much hard work since you've decided to leave something behind, that now you're going to start being recognized for what it is that you do, or the changes that you've made. People around you see these changes. They see it. You are learning to let go of this King of Swords, I don't need anybody energy. And now you're realizing that it's more important to be more open and to be emotional and to respond in this way to others, especially I feel like to a new partner. This new partner, or this person that you've met, or this person that's returning, you're needing to change something about you in order for this to work. What happened in the past is that there was somebody, whether this is you or whether this is your person, somebody needed to let their armor down, be vulnerable with the other person in order for the relationship to work. And by you becoming more sensitive, by you becoming more open-hearted, by you allowing yourself to be engulfed in new emotional experiences, I feel like this romantic encounter is going to be one that I feel like some of you all sense this. You all know this person is coming, or this person is returning, or there's something here. Somebody's going to reach out with a love letter. There's going to be a message, somebody reaching out. And I'm telling you, I keep getting a sense somebody's going to meet someone and it feels like home. Wow. That's just, I keep getting it feels like home. I know I said this is supposed to be a mini read, but, well, I guess I can go ahead and close it off with this right here. Let me go ahead and close it off with some final messages. Give me the most important messages moving forward for the sign of Scorpio. Give me the most important messages moving forward for the sign of Scorpio, please. Oh, wow. Well, there we go. There we go. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. Didn't I tell you guys? There's a love here. There is something in your life that you had to leave behind. Whether this is a belief, whether this is a karmic relationship, whether this is... I feel like you all left... Somebody ended an addiction. Somebody could have had an addiction to substances, or could have had addiction to sex, or a mindset that they had, or somebody that was toxic. Some of you may have left a Capricorn behind that was toxic. And by you doing this, you're walking straight into your soulmate. Release. That was something you had to release, and you did that, Scorpio. It says radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Longing. Yeah, there's somebody secretly yearning for you. There is somebody, whether this is a past life experience or this is somebody that you may have needed to let go of. I mean, you needed to, I keep getting my tongue tied. Somebody needs to talk. I feel like there's somebody that wants to communicate with you. Could be a fellow, water sign, because we do have the Two of Cups. Could be a Pisces. I'm telling you, I feel like for some of you, it could be a Cancer. It could be a Cancer that you all are walking straight into once you take this leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. We talked about movement. Chariot card. We talked about the Wheel card. This is all about movement as well. We got this Knight of Swords here. Somebody is going towards their soulmate because of what they chose to leave behind. You left the toxicity behind. And on this journey, you're protected spiritually. You are safe and divinely guided. You are literally being pushed towards greatness. If you all enjoyed this message, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.